fancy as Ken jumps himself through, just constantly refreshing this Magnetize again and again and again as the Bat Rider just starting to get run down here. Everyone getting really low on HP. I mean, they can't keep themselves alive forever.
Five seconds remaining. Radiant team ban. Ten seconds remaining. Dire team ban. Radiant team ban. Dire team ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant team. Dire team pick.
Clockwork!
Radiant team pick.
Oracle.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Dire team pick. Radiant team ban.
Bat Rider!
Dire team ban. Radiant team ban. Dire team ban. Radiant team ban. Dire team ban.
Hello and welcome back to your Mega League. My name is Nomad. Joining me is 1437 as we get back into game number 2 of Execration versus 496, game in this best of 3 series here in the Asia Divine League. And well, game number 1 ended in a interesting way. I think is about all you can say about that one. Where somebody disconnected, and then instead of clicking reconnect, they click leave game. And once you've done that, there is no going back. You are out of the lobby. You are out of the game, and all you can do is quit. So they did exactly that. They quit the game. They lost and they tanked the L, and now we come back in game number 2. And in this one, Execration is going to have their hands on the clockwork. They're going to grab the Phoenix. Meanwhile, the 496 more than happy to grab the Batrider once again for themselves and steal the Oracle away from Execration. And they also choose to ban out the Pugna this time as well, which is kind of interesting. Meanwhile, we've got a PL, a Slark, a Doom banned out by Execration, and 496, they get rid of the Morphling, the Spectre, and the Treant. Word. I know we need to find the energy to go on with this series to get into game 2.
5 seconds remaining.
Uh-huh. Woo!
Radiant team pick.
Void incarnate.
Rain hell.
Dire team pick. Queen of pain. 10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant team pick.
Necrophos.
No. And they take Necrophos as well, so this is still really not focusing on this Phoenix pick at all. They must have a carry in mind who can really deal with it, but I mean, there's going to be a couple of carries banned out between now and the final pick for 496. They need to come up with a solution to this Phoenix pretty quickly.
5 seconds
Meanwhile,
remaining.
Execration, they have that Queen of Pain for the magic burst. That's a hero which can get on top of the Oracle and blow them up at the start of the fights, which is definitely going to be the aim here, and a Void as well. Yeah.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Dire team ban.
I mean, Necro's okay against like burst him. That's about it.
Dire team ban. 10 seconds. 5 seconds remaining.
Yeah.
Radiant team pick.
Think through their options and what would truly be the best pick for them. Like to see.
Dire team pick.
Clock off or Phoenix off? Okay. Yep.
10 seconds remaining. Choose your hero.
There it is. There it is. Yeah. Dang, Execration laying it down. I mean, this team was just like so comfortable with this draft, and they're just like, hey, you know what? Let's just put something fun in the off lane. Why not? Let's have some fun with it.
5 seconds remaining.
Yeah, this Chrono is a disgusting spell this game. Hit in the gym because he needs to him onto his shoulders and take. These ain't cut.
I admit nothing but my sadness that you're gone. I admit nothing but my sadness that you're gone.
I also like what Execration are doing here, and I do favour them in this draft here, but obviously mental issues will need to be sorted out as a first and foremost. But judging by the voice lines, they're feeling alright. They're spamming out a bit. They're having some fun with it.
I admit
Now they're all tipping. Oh, they're tipping RR. Everyone's tipping RR. In fact, everyone in the entire game is ticking RR. Yeah. He's the one who failed to reconnect.
I admit nothing but my sadness that you're gone.
That was a very high-pitched Aghanim line as well there. I don't think I've ever seen a line go that red before. Like everyone in the game. No, it's just as more people say it in the game.
Jeez.
I think literally everyone. In it is, sir. So, no level 1 shenanigans coming out this time around, as everyone's just kind of chilling on the side of the map, you know. The Execration sent round in this area, the 496 round in this area. Wonder if that'll ever get fixed drawing on the mini-map as a caster. You know, when it just kind of does the weird line thing, you can't really see it, it kind of just makes it cool. Anyway. So like if you're the caster, for some reason it's hard to explain, but it basically just makes a bunch of lines rather than drawing a line. It makes like, yeah, so you see a smooth line. Hey man, I'm an amazing artist. Have you not seen my Twitter?
What the f just happened?
I make memes, which is a form of art. What, drawing? Oh, okay. Hey man, I'm gonna prove you wrong. Even with this weird pen, who shall I draw? Give me a hero to draw.
But my sadness that you're gone.
In this game, so I've got a reference.
Nothing but my sadness that you're gone.
Clockwork. All right. It's gonna be garbage for you, by the way. Pen, because you just see bad. The viewers are gonna get a great Clockwork right now. Okay, let's go. Gotta be quick. Gotta be quick.
That is what you sound like.
We got the line coming through. Oh, you're helping. Oh, thank you. I'll redraw the eyes real quick.
My sadness that you're gone.
Oh no. See, we did it. We did it. What a beautiful drawing. It looks perfect.
My sadness that you're gone.
They should replace Clock's portrait with that, to be honest. I would say.
Sadness that you're gone.
It looked like something which you bring home to your parents. They'd be like, "Oh, look at that! No, that is great." And then they put it on the fridge for like a day, and then just like throw it in the bin the moment they have any guests around because they're too ashamed. Oh, thinking their kid's an idiot. Anyway, Yassi and RR having a little bit of a rough and tumble here. Yassi trading not as bad as I would have thought, but once that. He doesn't have a way out of this one, I'm afraid. He's just gonna get run down. 496, they bite back hard, but meanwhile in the mid lane, oh whoa. Mid lane, Hung dies solo? Are you kidding? Oh no. He didn't have a single last hit. How? Meanwhile, Jakiro is suffering a similar fate, and Clockwork brought into the mix as well as RR gets drawn back by Yassi. And, well, Clockwork will run to the trees and does actually survive this time. Meanwhile, 458 being burnt up a little bit by the Phoenix, but he's okay. He's just chilling. Purge it off. Yep, get rid of that. Meanwhile, BDZ actually in some trouble again. Dude, he's straight up dead, actually. That's insane. Yassi might be dying in response, though, as Paulus continues to chase it. Right click, Bash comes in just when it's needed. Paulus has clearly made his daily sacrifices to the Bash gods, and comes up good. Yeah.
I admit nothing but my sadness that you're gone.
Does Fortune... Alright, backs himself away. Yeah, they love this hero, and for good reason too. They do very well with it. They know how to play around this guy. I mean, it just gives them like some comfort pick that they can play around in team fights very easily. I like that a lot. And they're putting a lot of pressure on Palace right now as they know that RR is going off to do a bit of de-warding. He's actually getting rid of his own ward. Okay. Wait, did he? Oh, so he just... That's really interesting, actually. What he did was he smacked the sentry, slap bang in the middle of the camp, so that there was, like, no way for it to miss the ward, and then just denied it afterwards. It's pretty fun, actually. It saves you having to use two sometimes. Oh, do you not? Oh, yeah. Well, I don't know why he did it then. I guess he's just a cool dude. Meanwhile, BDZ's chilling on a cliff. Don't know what that's about. Meanwhile, in mid lane, Hung Hung now gets a kill onto Ken. Okay. Bat Rider strikes back. Yeah, we haven't been watching it.
I admit nothing but my sadness that you're gone.
Uh-oh.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Uh-oh. Oh, needs to land it. Needs to land it. Oh, he does. Hung Hung's dead. Yeah, see you later, buddy. Nice. Yeah, he's just gonna get bottled up instead. Absolutely. Damn. Good job, Phoenix. Well done.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
He's gonna drop the bow shroud, try and keep himself alive, but unfortunately it's just gonna increase the damage coming out from the battery itself. The Deadbeat's still running in the circles a little bit, but there comes the bash from Paulus. Jesus, he really did make a sacrifice to the bash god this morning. Meanwhile, BDT trying to run away from the Gyrocopter, but unfortunately with his rocket coming in, that's not enough to bring him down. 458 will have to back himself away, respecting the DPS of this fiery flying duo.
Regeneration. Radiant structures.
See you later,
My sadness that you're gone.
Not the kill in the mid lane. These guys are just smacking
Dire's
into each
middle
other.
tower is under attack.
Jesus. There is no chill in this middle lane. I haven't got a single kill there, by the way. Very sorry, guys. Raging Potato, yeah, he's going to get brought down. And Phoenix, I think he's okay. He's got the dive. Yeah, he's good. He's good. Actually comes back around.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Dang. That's a decent amount of damage being dropped onto the gyrocopter. He was being a bit cheeky. Yeah, he was being a little bit cheeky. Yeah. TP in for the Phoenix down at bottom though. They're looking for the Void Spirit, but unfortunately they don't have him inside those cogs. The Phoenix gonna jump on through here, but no hard commitment. They don't have the lockdown. Once those cogs are gone, there is no chance. Yeah, now they know whilst the Phoenix is away, they're going for the kill onto Raging Potato, and they will kill him off. Gary tanky, but not quite tanky enough to get killed off by the Purifying Flames. This is good. It doesn't.
See you later, nerd.
Yeah, I need it, but Bat Rider is getting killed as well, and that's going to be another kill across the board here as it just does not stop coming. So Jakiro dies at top, no one dies at bottom, and the Bat Rider dies at mid again. So Ken really starting to pull ahead, I think, in this middle lane as he's currently got 3k net worth compared to the Bat Rider's 2.2. He is 900 gold ahead of the Bat Rider in this middle lane. That is an absolute dismantling. Dropping the Corona. Yeah, but RR is able to blast back Mr. Yossi here. Still level 5 on Rigid Potato, but that beat's dead all the same. Yeah, he's popped the Ghost Shroud, and he did not survive. He's not getting out of this one, I don't believe, as they will finish him off. Yeah, see you later. Roasted, toasted.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
See you
no.
later, nerds.
I admit
Well,
nothing
it looks
but my
like things
sadness that you're
are...
gone.
I mean, are they going to settle down anytime soon? Because surely this Gyrocopter wants to go and hit some creeps for a while. That's just a void, but... Yeah. It's pretty fast tempo. More blood. Rigid Potato playing around with the Yahtzee here as Dappy going under the tower looking for the clockwork, but they've got the Macropod. The oven is turned on, and Dappy can do nothing but get turned into French fries. So they'll go towards the Jakira as well. Missile's going to be able to bring him down, and that will finish the job. So it's a trade, but a very worthwhile trade for the side of Execration. Meanwhile, yeah, they're not done with this Jakira right now, but nice movements to get away from the Sun Ray, but BDZ's not stopping. Meanwhile, RR kills off Yahtzee in the backlines, but we're focusing on the big kill, and they will get it. So much DPS. Crazy hero.
See you later, nerds.
Yeah. No. Yeah. To be fair, I think this Necrophos, I'd really like him to see go for this like Greaves Lotus build just for, to purge all the crap that's going to be coming out from Execration this game. And now jumping in once again here, and Dabby, I don't think there's much survival going to happen here. Yeah, unfortunately, it's got too much physical and magic damage to bring him down with. And that just makes it very difficult. Well, to the top lane, yeah, we've got the Chronosphere coming down. Sonic Wave gets dropped as Ken arrives to the fight. Hung Hung's going to be the next target, and I don't think he'd survive on this. He tries to run himself away. Powerless, though, just chasing. He's going to see if he can get the deny to the creeps, and they do bring him down. Just about timing it well enough.
See you later, nerds.
Even mountains to dust.
Consumed by the Gyrocopter. It is. It is.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Rigid Potato's barbecue is very much open for business. The Jakira mixed grill and barbecue establishment. Here comes the oven. There we go. Set it up. Open for business. And fortunately, the save's going to come in just in time from the Oracle. Is it going to be enough healing? I think so. Meanwhile, Phoenix takes a peeky on the sidelines here. Oh, nice Ice Spark just about catch him out, but Yahtzee's going to jump in and kill off RR. And now in comes the Supernova, but 458 able to come in and kill off that egg. Yeah. Slightly questionable as they jump forward to the Rigid Potato, and this should be another kill going their way as Yahtzee will bring him down with that Dissimilate. And that's going to put an end to their engagement at top, which just goes horrifically wrong.
Radiant's bottom tower
3 heroes
is
dead,
under
sorry,
attack.
and only for 1 Oracle. Lasso onto the Queen of Pain, steals the Arcane Rune out from under him whilst he's doing so as well, just to really rub the soul into the wound. Yeah, he's coming on over here. Yeah, they don't have a blink for 5 seconds available on the quad. They'll be able to drop it. Beautifully done. Beautifully done.
Radiant's top tower is under attack. Dire's structures are fortified. Radiant's top tower
onto Gyro. We're looking to... saved him! Oh my god! Jesus! That was a wild ride RR just took us on, but yeah, I mean, well, it worked, I guess. What can I
Radiant's
say?
bottom tower is under attack.
Calculated. Dude, RR was like, he was just like, alright, I'm gonna get this gyrocopter, let me just do some sums real quick. He pulls up his calculator, puts some draft. Yeah, we're watching. Don't you worry, we're on it. Oh, Sonic Wave comes going through nicely. Pushes Tommy out of the chrono, actually, but I mean, he's still going to get dropped here. He doesn't have his false promise for another few seconds. And of course, Carlos lands the bash. And that's going to take care of business. Yassi and Hong Kong, they're coming over, looking for something.
I admit nothing but my sadness that
Dire's
you're
top
gone.
tower is under attack. Dire's top tower has fallen. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant structures are fortified.
It's critical.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
No, it certainly cannot. Hung Hung going for the TP away, and
you
will be
later,
successful as the TP in from Reggie Potato a little bit too late to help out. 496, are you looking to defend this tower? They've got 2 heroes around here, but there's also 4 from Execration, so... Let's see, they're going to jump in here. Yassi could be in a bit of trouble. Mars path comes down. 4-5-8 going to join this engagement here. Dropping down that cooldown. BDD might be in some trouble. Gets off the Supernova just before he dies. Can they keep him alive though? They cannot. Supernova drops super quickly and the Reaper's down. Onto the Queen of Pain. Makes it 2 kills as Raging Potato backing himself away, but it's 1 being chased by 4. And they do have the catch in Yassi in just a few seconds here as they will land that remnant. Raging Potato, he's going to get himself cut off and killed off. And that's going to be a double kill with Void Spirit. Nicely done.
Dire's structures are fortified. Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
Wish fulfilled.
Exactly, exactly. No, Cog's being brought down as well. Yeah, when they're apart like this, Execration just feels so weak. I mean, you know, an oven without fire is just a metal box, and fire without an oven is just a candle, you know? Takes the 2 things working together to make something useful, and that's what Execration
Radiant are scared.
have just learned. Ken looking for something?
Regeneration.
Illusion.
Hell yeah. Oh yeah, yeah, it's so nice, dude. It's so nice. The value.
What the? See you later,
That is what
nerds.
you sound like.
Oh, that's very nicely done. Very nicely done. Meanwhile, Execration, they're looking for a little bit of mischief here, smoked up into the enemy jungle, trying to find themselves probably the gyrocopter. They're looking for anything they can get, to be honest. And yeah, with that dual breath coming out, there's pings coming down from Yassi saying, guys, I think there's a invisible gyro here, an invisible Jakiro here. Yeah, they need to be ready to return. They still can fight. The gyrocopter is hella scary, but they can still fight. I mean, they've got Phoenix, Void, Clockwork, Chikiro, and Queen of Pain, right? Like, they are definitely the better fighters right now.
My visions are as fleeting as my
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Up at top. Oh my god. Yep, the Void Spirit just providing the lockdown with this new Yule Scepter of his, and that is a combination which is easily going to bring down anyone on the side of Execration. I don't even think the Void feels safe anymore. I mean, the Void actually isn't farmed. He's only got this Midas and a Yasha. I mean, that's essentially like, what, half a Moonstone and a Yasha? It doesn't feel great. Oh, a Moonstone's 60 attack speed, right? Sorry, not a Moonstone. I'm thinking of Hyperstone. %66% of a Hyperstone.
Dire are
Doesn't
scanning.
feel great. But it feels like they're waiting for their Void, weirdly. Like, Execration, I think this is a critical mistake. If you sit around and try and wait for your Void to come online, you're kind of just gonna get out-farmed by the Gyro still. Yeah. Golden Vision, hookshot comes through. They've managed to grab themselves a Necroboss here. Can they save him? No, no. Before stuff comes up to the high ground. Phoenix gonna drop that egg. Ooh, here is they'll jump on the gyro, but there comes the Chronos there. Catching both the Oracle and the Gyrocopter out. They're gonna go for the both, and they get the Sonic Wave through both of them, along with the Sun Ray, perfectly lined up by Paulos. The game-changing Chrono here down in the river. Wow, that was brilliant there, using the Supernova and then just punishing them from coming for it. Mistakes being made by 496 for sure, but still, great response from Execration. Yassi. Sassy Yassi, he is trying to deny himself, but unfortunately his shield stops him being killed off by those pigeons. And Clockwork deals a big creep with a rocket flare. Nice. Yeah. Yeah.
boom, there it goes.
Do you agree with his Manta choice from the Void, though, or do you think that could have been a better decision? Uh-oh. Lasso, Void, thrown into the Reaper's side, and that is going to put an end to Mr. Paulos.
Your flesh.
Yeah, he's in the oven, getting cooked. They aren't keeping him down, though. He's actually going to survive from this. He backs himself away. Oh, in comes Ken, though. Doesn't have the Sonic Wave to help out, though. And now he's just got himself into an awkward situation as 458 gets forced up over by DAP-B. Ken now has to run himself. 1 second, just gets a little bit further to safety. Easy also going to throw down with the the Supernova through. No, okay, not going to use the Supernova. That would have been pretty suicidal, but might have just done enough there to save Mr. Ken.
Radiant are scanning.
Yeah,
Radiant's
exactly.
middle tower is under attack.
you
Radiant
seen-
structures are fortified. Dire's top tower is under attack.
I'm just going to do a bit of counting of Sentry Wards right now in the Radiant Jungle. Okay, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and this one up here as well. Not really the Radiant Jungle, but that's 6 sentries in just this one little area of the map. Jesus Christ. And they're going again. The Void does now have Chrono. If Execration are ready for this, then they will regret this decision on 496, but it doesn't look like Execration have much of an idea. They're going to back themselves up, smoke up as well. Hung looking for something here. They don't have the vision down, and they're actually in the low ground right now. They could be in some real trouble, Execration. They need to find themselves an initiation quick as they look towards the target. Uh-oh. Yeah, the Oracle caught in the back lines. The poor little Oracle is like, no, not me, please. But unfortunately, he's going to get it absolutely shredded here and brought down.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
3 Chronos. Yep. Yes.
Dire's structures are fortified.
Oh yeah, like it doesn't give you much money killing this Oracle, but it gives you like map control. It gives you the ability to be a huge threat on this Void, regardless of whether there's an Oracle there or not.
Radiant's top tower is under attack. Radiant's top tower
It's good stance for sure.
denied. Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Void Spirit in some trouble up in top. Meanwhile, the Chrono comes out at bottom, but to absolutely no avail. Yes, he will get finished off, but now these two down at bottom are pretty much alone here. Paolo's going for the TP, though, is successful. Takiro won't be so lucky, but doesn't get killed off by the Reaper's side, so that's a small mercy for him, as his death time won't be ridiculously large, but still dead for 50 seconds.
Players here.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire are scanning.
Yeah, they're free as birds right now.
Dire's top
And
tower
talking
is
of
under
birds,
attack.
Hung is flying over, gets the lasso off onto the Queen of Pain, 4-5-8 with the double damage rune, which will be able to absolutely rinse Ken. He's riddled full of bullets, sent into the grave, and now 496 have got this Roshan dead to rights pretty much. I don't know what this boy's doing either. The Manta gets popped. Unfortunately, the rune's cut off immediately means that he might just be dead. He manages to get off one time warp, but the clumsy net comes out from the faceless from the Void Spirit onto the faceless. The Void still backs himself away. He's all right. Yeah, risky play. They're throwing spells right now. They're throwing everything they've got. Yeah. Raging Potato getting jumped on right now. Dust comes down as well, but the hook shot comes over onto the gyrocopter. 4-star 3 allows them to get off that beak hit beat off. They're holding off for now. Meanwhile, the back lines are going for the Oracle in the back. Can they bring them down hit? Yes, they can. Meanwhile, on the front, they've killed off BDZ. So the Phoenix is dead, but he's going to buy back into this one. They recognize how important this fight is. Unfortunately, RR's been left behind. He doesn't have a buyback on this clockwork, so he's going to get straight up murdered. Meanwhile, Ken pops the BKB, turns it around onto the Void Spirit here. He has got the Sonic Wave, should he want to finish the job, but unfortunately, the hail comes in from Bombi, and the ultimate as well dropped onto the Void Spirit. There's still a faceless Void hanging around. Chrono not for another 16 seconds as BDZ dies again. Again, a dieback from the Phoenix here. Meanwhile, Queen of Pain goes north, but it looks like the Roshan will be open for 496, and Execration have kind of just thrown away this Roshan, maybe even the game in the last few minutes with these few fights.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Do it with flair.
Oh no. Oh god, they catch him. And hook shot is available, but not going to be used. RR doesn't want to throw his life into this already. They've already given away so much for this Roshan. So goddamn much. If they will kill off Yassi. Hook shot comes through on the side onto Bombi as well. Maybe making it 2 here, but he of course has that magic immunity. Makes it very hard to bring him down. And now there's 2 heroes caught in the backlines without much survival chances. They are going to lose one, and the flat cannons, the right clicks, the Necrophos as well. They'll bring down RR as well.
See you later, nerds.
Radiant structures are
Well.
fortified.
This might be it for
Radiant's top
Execration.
tower is under attack.
Oh yeah, yeah. This was the work of Mr. Ken, splitting some waves, doing God's
Radiant's
work.
top tower is under attack. Radiant's top tower has fallen. Dire's courier has been killed. Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
It is indeed, yeah. Raging Potato, just throwing in some spells into the gyro, but of course they've got the Yules, they've got themselves the, sorry, it was an enemy Yules actually, saving from that damage, but that was to get rid of the, Fate's Edict, which obviously stops you taking magic damage. Pretty useful against a Jakiro. Again, every time he tries to come close, he's getting all these spells thrown in his face here. Again and again and again. Void.
What the just happened?
来，你打我呀！
Yeah. Yay. No, they're just spamming the flares, yeah. I thought the Void was looking for the wraparound like this, but to be honest, like, it's super dodgy. If he doesn't immediately find his Oracle, then he is just straight up gonna die. Now, Clockwork calling a low around, they're trying to heal him up with the Sun Ray. It's actually doing a decent job along with the Glim Tape to keep RR alive, but they're gonna go in with the lasso and grab out the Jakiro, dragging him down to the low ground. Meanwhile, Supernova comes up on the high ground. That's not gonna do anything. Now, they try to jump in with the Void, but he gets stunned up by the homing missile. Sonic Wave comes through. Can they kill off anybody in this? No, they haven't got a single target for the side of Execration. Now comes to the Void, gets himself 2 targets, but Bombi's just sitting behind. He's going to disarm and now turn around as the net comes through onto the faces. Void up to the high ground, keeps himself alive, but a most useless Chrono once again puts them in a non-fighting position.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Has fallen.
Yeah.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
It's the crux of the matter, unfortunately.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower has fallen. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Yep, RR trying to do something here, trying to be cute and pop a blade mail on the gyrocopter's face, but yeah, no, they'll back themselves away. I mean, this was an item which would have been good like 15 minutes ago, the blade mail into gyrocopter. Yeah, if you can just get him top of him in the middle of the fight, force him to dump all his damage onto you and probably do a ton to himself. It's useful, but it's just too late to really do anything now. The gyrocopter's got his pretty much satanic once like courier's back up, so.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Yep. %.
Dire are scanning.
Oh, yeah, so this was the build I wanted to see on the Faceless Void this game, which we didn't. Going for the Midas into Blitz Knuckles, just for insane attack speed, along with the time lock, and then rushing the MKB, and then turning into, and then going BKB straight afterwards. It's what I would have preferred. I think the BKB is pretty important in these fights because you need to stop yourself getting Fate's Edicted. You need to stop yourself getting Remnanted and Yulesed, and also, you know, you can even drop Reaper's Scythe if you want to as well. There's a lot of problems for the Void in this game, so I do think it's kind of greedy not to go for the BKB, but then again, you've also got a lot of other damage to follow up into the Chrono as well, so maybe he just felt like he himself is not the person who needs to be necessarily getting off that damage in the front of the fights and decides to go for the Manta instead for the stats, for the split pushing, for the purge, for the utility. He is a little bit, isn't he? Yeah, this guy's not looking too much of a happy chappy. Ooh, oh. Oh. He's dead. Oh, no. Uh-oh. Yeah,
Dire's
I
structures
think...
are fortified.
that AoE Shadow Strike is so sick at this thing.
Dire's courier has been killed.
Oh, the courier as well. Take the Void's courier. Why not? That's an Aghanims delayed by 3 minutes for Yossi. He's tilted. I'm just getting him on tilted. He's fine. His team are winning. Back up there. And they go, Lasso comes out onto the Queen of Pain, dragging her back into the move. Everybody, Hookshot's going to come through onto the Gyrocopter to try and control him up as Ken turns around, pops a BKB, trying to make something of this fight, but the Gyrocopter's just an absolute beast. You cannot slay him. He will come onto your high ground, he will kill your heroes, he will kill your buildings, and all you can do is watch as 458 takes control of the game. And I think 496 might have taken this one, Phoebe.
Radiant's bottom barracks are under attack.
Backed himself away. Oh, that's an interesting news onto the Phoenix there as they managed to get out the Remnant as well. BDZ, Silence up for the time being, has got a Supernova, but what will it achieve? And the answer is not a whole lot as he's going to get brought down. Did his dive get interrupted by the flame break there? I think it did. I didn't know that was a thing.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
And then they go immediately jumping on the face of Void. He was barely alive and he gets killed off. And yeah, I mean, they're done. They are absolutely done. There's nothing left on this one. We're just watching stubbornness from Execration here as they lose their clock. They will lose Ken as well as a root comes through. Oh man, it's sad because Ken's been doing a pretty good job in this game of just delaying things, being annoying, pushing out waves, and he's given it everything he's got here in the last few minutes, but...
See you later,
Middle
nerds.
tower is under attack.
That is what you sound like.
See you later, nerds.
Mm-hmm. There it is.
Radiant's middle barracks are under attack.
Damn, these flame breaks just getting BDZ every time here. It's kind of cute. But yeah, that's the game. 496 take game number 2 and take half of game number 1, which is enough to get them the victory, of course, because of that disconnect.